set up. Just finished eating some supper. So last night we found a second W quarter and we found a DDO from Fort McKinney. Well, see Phil guys on live tonight. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I got everything set just right. Yep, there we go. So came back and ordered opened up 3 more rows last night. Got me down to 15. And we'll try to finish up these 15 rows tonight. So, hello Laura. Hello, welcome in. I'm just now getting started. Still no silver. Up to 2 West Points and a couple of DDOs. Got one last night on Fort McKinney. Both of the Star Spangled Banner. Check for doubling along that bottom of that cuff. Now this quarter, both Philly and Denver has double dies on it. But this is not one of them. My mom and dad's anniversary gift came in today. Not going to show it. I'm going to take some photos and post those later after giving their gift. I'll give it to them on Saturday. Today my son turned 27. My great niece turned 1. So I get my son's birthday present sometime next week. But I already got her present. Let's see, that's Philly or Denver? I need Denver to keep in Phillies. Do I have a second tube so I can trade somebody for a West Point quarter? And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, share, like. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Helps out the channel. Go back. I got over 3 years worth of videos you can watch. Row hunts. I think I got 1 or 2 videos on large dates, small dates on the coins. The type 1, type 2, $8 from bicentennial years. Is that Denver? Yep. So looking for die cracks. That may be something there, but I doubt it. See anything on the back? I am doing a little bit better. It's starting to get a little cooler now. Now that we're heading towards fall. Still worried about hurricane season. There is a double die right there, just on the base of the arc. Y'all look right there. Let's see. Assault. I think this is number 11 on Wexler's. Let's see. Look right there. That is doubling. Nothing up here or here. That's the possible DDO right there, DDR right there, just in the bottom of the arch. Because I got so many coins to look at, I'm just going to put this in the flip. Ooh, I need to get some more of my new flips. Hello, Alex. Oh, I just dropped that double die. There it is. Where have you been, Alex? I found box of course. Got 2 West Points. This one I found last night. This is the double die I found last night, people. If you look right here, you're doubling each of these 3 windows, the bottom of the arch. You're doubling up over here and doubling right through there. This is 008. Oh, Frank. And this is the latest 12-point quarter I found. You got the bats. And you flip it over. We got the trivia mark. So, yeah. I think it's my second bat one. This one took a hit in shipping. So I've gotten 2 in one box. It's hard enough to get 1 in a box. But to get 2, it's pretty amazing. Let's see, where's the other one at? Where's the other one? There's got die cracks on that one. Doubling on that one. I forgot which one I got. The other one. Peter figure scrapes on that one. Machine doubling, or machine double die out on the station quarters. No, do it the other W. Oh, here it is. There's the other W right there, and now it happens to be this one, the American Memorial. My mom's real father was killed in World War II, and his name is engraved at this park. So yeah, so I got 2 W's, a couple DDOs. Maya Angelou, I got a couple of the DDO 001s on the earring. Let's keep rolling. Let's see what else we can find. Just got to finish eating a thing of American Chinese food, Americanized Chinese food. Every now and then I find a crack on the Eagles. Not often. P. if you look, you can see the beginning of the die deteriorating. You see, if I do this, you see the lines. That's the metal flow lines. The die's coming towards the end of its life cycle. So I'll like go to the mint, both mints, and get a destroyed die. If I win the Powerball and retire, I would be taking some train trips. I want to try traveling by train for a while. Hey, you have to find any doubling the windows up there. That's Denver. That's just metal being worn down, being handled. Going through the arcade games. Pac-Man, Centipede, Millipede, Missile Command, Star Trek. Oh, we had fun with that one on campus. We had a shut-down version of Star Trek. You had 3 screens. One is like your bird's eye view. You had a rear view, and you had a forward view. And we actually sat there for a week. The guy allowed us to keep coming in throughout the night. We had guys who were good at certain areas of the game, and the guy was really good at the beginning, racking up a lot of points at the very beginning. I think we flipped that machine 4 times the first day on a Monday. I got there early in the morning when we started. I did the first 30 levels. Oh yeah, Mario Brothers, Dig Dug. As it was Asteroids, Stargate, the second version of that, the Defender. Sinistar was a pretty good, cool game. Xavius, you have a scrolling screen. You can find the hidden towers, get extra ships. I had it for the PC, but today's computer will not run it. I'd like to get me one of the old gaming consoles like that. Replace it with the computer, CPU, and all that. I think we got a double die, y'all. Look, right here. We got a doubling in one of the windows. You got a doubling right there. There. This is a double die, all right. Doubling right there. I don't have time to search for that one. Right on the Mylar flip. DDR! Yeah, I'm doing quarters. I finally got a box of quarters. Thank you, Alex. I don't find many of the double dies on that quarter. The person finds a lot of them is Dirty Wars. He seems to find 2 or 3 every time he goes to a box of quarters. Oh, I'd love to find a die chip on the Indy car. So basically, I actually am going to buy the heavy duty paper. I put the coins in here because I got the size where I can cut out this. Type up what I find each coin, slip it in and fold it over. Got the coin up front, the paper in the back. Now I've got put in the Mylar pages in the binder. And that binder is almost full and I still got 5 more pages left. Now this one you can find a lot of die chips on the tower. Some down her skirt, some up in her hair, but it's a Denver. Missouri. Now I'm picking up a box of nickels tomorrow, if they have them. But I'm going to tell them, I'm going to go 2 weeks of nickels. Oh, no, let's see. I got to look at the calendar. I want to do a box. I don't have dollars once. My problem is I have to somebody carry those out to my truck for me, and then I can open up the rows or bring them inside a little bit at a time. I may have a farm coin. No, just a wheel. Let's see, where is it? Just saw a strange edge one. Oh. No, that's United States. Just looks strange. Just a US coin. It was last week. Y'all missed it. I was live last week and pulled a coin from Zimbabwe. Customer wrap rolls. Nothing on this one. Found a couple of I call it the volcano, the die chip on top of the mountain. Oh, look, we got die chips in the letters. This one in the K. Found a die chip in the D on the initials last night. Now, I keep the die chips. If I'm ready to get into, I need the money. I don't mind cashing in the die chips. Now, if they're double dice, that's a different story. I'll go ahead and list them on eBay to sell. Oh, another drummer boy. Billy. I've been finding some planches that already got cracks in them before they were struck. I think they got, if you ever look and you can see there's like a die crack running underneath, more than likely that's a crack on the planchet. And when they struck the coin, it raised it up and filled it in. That's right, it's got to be Philly for that. I found 2 of the double dies on the Ram already. I found one a couple of months ago and then one a couple of weeks ago. Now, if I found one die chip down here on the dang duck, the loony, Dirty Water finds them down there all the time. I find the rock. I always find the extra rock die chip on the mountainside. I tell you what would be cool if I could afford to do it. Go state to state to state. Go to one bank in each state and pick up a box of quarters and come back. Alaska and Hawaii is different. I'm just talking about the lower 48. That'd be fun to come back and hunt all those dang quarters. Usually I find the double dice on that cup and I turn it upside down. They said on these, I'm just looking for die cracks. Sometimes you can find a die clash right beneath his nose on some of these older quarters. Whoa. That was heavy corroded. So I picked up, I got gas, and it's telling me I only need 13 gallons, so something's wrong with my fuel gauge. I took in 13 gallons and saying I got an eighth of tank of gas, so I need to get that checked, I guess. I don't know how or when. That's going to be an expensive repair. Is this a Philly? Nope, Denver. God dog it. I finally found a die chip on the Philly coin on the back of the train right there. Have y'all got any new diamonds in circulation? I've only got one so far. That's silver proof. I hate this design. They could have done better with that design, I think. But me finding those two W's brings me up to 4 or 5 W quarters for this year. I got one time in change at Burger King. And that time I got one change at Mary Lee's. But while I can't say this, I do own both nickels from West Point, the proof and the reverse proof. I got all the Lincoln cents, except for this year, and another binder from starting, I think, 2009, all the way through 2025, including all the West Points, reverse proofs, the enhance, penny, nothing there. I would love to, if I could colorize that quarter on that bone pipe, I would. With the crow beads. Nothing there. I've actually got one with the die chip between the low roof and the upper roof on that edge. I've got one of those. It's somewhere in the book. Still want to get a burning building. Now, one thing I'm doing, I'm going through my bulk wheats. Setting them right out right now by the decades. Then I'll go back to each decade. Set them out by year and then mint mark. Now, some of those coins You gotta be very careful. There are two different S mint marks on the 44S. You got the straight serif and then you got the ball serif. So if you want to collect, you want to make sure you get all the different varieties of the mint marks. W75. Just showed you the bat. That's the V75. 3 or 4 of those. The only one I know I do not have is the San Antonio Missions. Okay, we got 11 people in the room and 6 likes. Yeah. Still trying to find the inverted S on the 46. I think also that the 46 has a horizontal S. No, I got this one as the West Point. See something? What's that cover? Oh, that's my $1. I gotta buy me a blank $1 page for toners. Keep forgetting about that. Here's the quarter one. Let me see something here. I have 55 proof quarter sitting in this holder. I haven't seen that quarter one in a while. Then it's got the Tallgrass Prairie in the slot. I only got like 2 Densco albums. Most of mine are Whitman. Then I got a few of Littleton. Like the Proof Ikes, all those are in the Littleton holder. Got that completed. I go to a coin show 5 hours away from the house. No, I went to a coin show 5 hours away from here. Nobody had the 2015 proof set. So we had to buy it off of eBay. I got outbid it on 2. I finally got one bid for $44. So now the Ike book is complete. They're all either uncirculated or the proofs, and they're silver proofs. The only coin I have that goes with it is in a graded holder is a 72 Type 2. What's funny about that W quarter, the 2019 one, Treasure and Change just left my channel that night when I got that one. Now, I am going to do some copper coins, uncirculated, coming in soon. Actually, about 4 in my bedroom I need to go through. When I do that, that's going to be on Saturday afternoon. If anybody wants to buy the coins, I'll sell those pennies for $3 a piece. Let's call it 4 for the shipping. I'll put it in a regular envelope and ship it off to you. So yeah, I got some. Ooh, look how bad that dye was getting. You can see the straight lines in there. And it's Kisatchie National Forest. Pronounced CH with an S. Kisatchie. That's how you do it. I hear different names and it just, ugh. Actually, we got a town called Natchitoches. Doesn't sound. Oh, this one's just damaged. I'm not going to keep this one. They're just. The weather service definitely needs to learn how to pronounce our names. I think none of them use AI. We got a street and there's a parish. We have parishes as like a county. We call them parishes due to the Catholic religion that was here with the Spanish at the time and the French. And we only call it Ouachita. But it's a Caddo name. It's OU, but you pronounce it like a W. And you out here on Google Maps. Please turn left on Ouachita. Then we have a Thibodaux. It says Thibodaux wrong every time because it ends with a spelling of an X. Now, we take liberties with some words. The word go, G-O. This is LSU Tigers. It's G-E-A-U-X, go. There's Guam, but that was so dirty, I'm not going to keep that one. We got Natchitoches. I hear Nacatochos or Natchitoches. It's like, come on. They say that's a die chip right there, but even on the dimmer that's there, it's not a die chip. It's just a piece of the rock. That was funny. Prudential, your big, they had Rock Hudson was their big spokesperson for them, and it was get a piece of the rock. Well, Rock Hudson died of AIDS. They immediately took down all those commercials. Oh, they were saying the late night comedians were having fun with that one. Oh well, thought maybe we'd get a double back. Yeah, some good days, some bad days. Well, that was quick 3 rolls. Not bad. If I finish these quarters up, that's fine. I just haven't it. I just do them next week. I had to bring back with the nickels. On September 7th, I'm selling coins and whatnot. So I find all those proof coins, individual proof coins that I got. We'll have some silver in there. No silver. Edge hunt first. Get my drink. There it is. And I'm hearing news they're going to be redoing the Highlander TV series. Adrian Paul has given them permission to do it. I don't know if it's going to be as good as his. Yeah, when I was dating my ex-wife, when we were dating, on Sunday nights I would record Star Trek Next Generation and then record Highlander. They came on back to back. So I had like I had an 8-hour tape, so each tape contained 4 hours of TV stuff. I lost all that in the flood in 2026. I'm waiting for them to release the Picard series onto like Netflix or something like that. I've been thinking about going back and getting this Paramount so I can watch all the Star Trek stuff. You can go back, watch all the old TV series, STNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, all those without commercial. Nothing on that one. I haven't seen any errors on her yet. Now, I did a subscription to the women's series, and I got a message from the Mint saying I need to redo my subscription, or else I was going to get charged. I am getting the next set of quarters 2 boxes. So I called them up. I said, "Oh, you double ordered?" I said, "No. I got an email from y'all saying I needed to redo my subscription." That's what I did. Come to find out, they actually had a glitch at the Mint. I was one of about 4,000 people that got that email. Oh man, no, that's right. I had 6 likes. That rock keeps changing shape on the ones I keep going through. Probably has to do with dye wear. And actually, my first W quarter was the River of No Return. That's when I got and changed at Burger King. I didn't even know about the W quarter. So they released us in 2019 and 2020. In 2020, we were in shutdown. The only thing I liked about 2020, I got to work from home. Log into my computer at the office and draw from here at the house. And the cool thing is, if I felt like I didn't do a good job throughout the day, I stayed and worked a little bit longer at nighttime. See, at work, you're supposed to wear your shoes, and here I didn't have to. Or they get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Put in my uppers to brush my teeth and gums. Have pancakes on a stick, which I need to get some more of that. I need to get more syrup. Nothing there. Denver. One day, I got a book, a binder full of foreign coins, including coins from Cuba. One day, I'm going to start going through videotaping those coins. There's a little bit of Mexico coins in there with some silver. Have them tested. It's the only thing the double die, which is on the back side of her hair, is the key. Denver, not going to find on that one. Another Kisashi. That's also, Kisashi is also another Cato word. Don't ask me what it means. I forgot. God, it's been so long since I had Louisiana history. Back there, I learned it all over again. When my mom taught 8th grade, and I used to help her grade papers. This one. Yes, there are 10. I need to get all mine together into one page or something. That's what I need to do. And actually, I got binders. Some are regular flips, some are Mylar flips. I need to go through those binders, get the little red boxes, and store them away so I can use the binders for more hunts. Where are they? Another thing I started collecting. Where are those pages? Where are those damn pages at? Uh-oh. I am missing some pages. Some Mylar pages for $1. Oh, there they are. It's like these. Those are just wrappers with different banks. Here's the New York State Bridge Authority, People's National Bank of Washington, Seattle. That is Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City wrapper. That one I can't read. It's too tiny. Even with the magnifier on, you can't read it. and it's bright something. Here's another one. Now I got this one right here. I need to cut part of it out. This is the Federal Reserve Bank from Cincinnati. It's a little bit of banking history. Different banks. In fact, I'm going to put this one in here so I don't lose it. Another way, that's something else to collect. Take up space. These are a lot lighter than the coins. They came out. Still no broken branch. Dirty Ward says he sent me one, but I know what I got from him was tall grass prairie with the dye chips and the butterfly. You can look for the cut on that rim. I just realized that didn't boost my Atlas Earth up. God dog it. Yeah, I think my fuel gauge is broken on my truck. So I used a tank of gas. I put in 13 gallons. Now it says don't have a quarter tank of gas. So I think there's something wrong with the float switch. So notice that when I was making my delivery Saturday and Sunday, that needle was moving awful fast. We're going 5 miles there and back. Now I heard there's supposed to be some extra rocks down up in here, but I have yet to find one. Nothing on that one. So I do have coming soon another Morgan Micro S, but this is not going to be harshly clean like the other one is. I only owe $50 for that one now. I'm trying to think. Missouri. So Amex has not processed my debit card yet because I use a different debit card for that. So I guess I'll call Annex sometime tomorrow to my doctor's appointment and ask them if they got to turn in my package. I could email them. I actually check my phone, see if Kevin sent me a number that the guy gave him. Maybe about tomorrow after my doctor's and ask him. And that Braille is actually her name. I think. No, something else. I forgot what it is. I looked it up one time. I pieced it together. What year is this coin? Oh, 93. Shoot. So that's 83. That's nice. Definitely going to keep that one. So I'm trying to get together all the nice 83s and 82 coins. Nice as you can get them from being in circulation because they didn't put any mints out sets out this year. So with the Eagle backs, I'm very, very finicky which ones I'm keeping. Oh, look at that. We got a partial. We got a partial die chip on the initials. I was wondering if I was going to find one of those. Well, what I got here is what I call my hurricane money. In case hurricane hits, I got cash. And I do believe we got a double die. We have a double die right there on his cuff. If anybody wants to look it up, they can. Want to take a quick picture and look up that double die? Look right here between the cuff. It goes towards the hilt and where the cuff comes off his arm. That is a double die. There's about 7 or 8 of them. DDR. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let me do this. That one. Okay. These other two back up. The West Points. Railroad can's getting pretty damn full. So I put it in the Pringles can, but I do it where the coins are pointing down so they don't fall out. I'm going to have to buy some more Mylor pages. That coin got tore up. It's another Guam. I get a hard time getting those 2009s. All those special, the last year coins. Nothing. 65. Doing pretty good progress tonight. But tomorrow night, we're getting from Little Wars. We're going to tackle the nickel box. I need to get more of my flips. Oh, I got 3 left in this packet. I just got another 200 in from Amazon. Oh, speaking of Amazon, there's a Burger King right by the Amazon building here in Baton Rouge. And if I sit and park out in one of the parking lots after I go through their drive-thru, I can watch the drones take off. It's pretty cool. The other day they had like 4 that took off, all roughly going in the same direction. If I knew I was going to be home for that, for one time I paid a $5 fee so I could get the drone dropping the package off in my yard. I'm going to get those other flips. One, two. It's opened up. This has been opened and returned. So it's guardhouse. Now you just have guardhouse packages up their stuff. Okay, now we get back to the hunt. Oh, wow. Hey, Brad, what's going on? Long time no see. What's up? You know Louisiana Heat. Man, you missed it. I was up in Bossier a couple weeks ago at the coin show there. I left here at 3:30 in the morning, and actually, it's a good thing I was going up there because my dealer here, where I go to on weekends, he forgot his Morgan dollars. So I had to bring estimated value of about $50,000 worth of mortgages to him, to Bossier. Oh, that's cool. I'm about ready to buy me a metal detector myself. Actually, we worked in the shop this past Saturday. He's at a show in Tyler, Texas, and his other person had her daughter's birthday. He just needed me there for a couple hours when they got busy. I sold a couple coins for him. Unfortunately, his regular worker that was there forgot to look up the value of the Ike dollar. So they charged him 22, charged him 18 what was written on the flip. I found 2 W's so far out of this box. I didn't do a short yet on the one I found last night. I found the back quarter. Yeah, I know. I ain't seen them on at all selling any coins and whatnot here in a while. I know you was doing that for them. In fact, I just had some mint sets come in. He's got 2 sets at his store that I need. I'm trying to complete all the Kennedys. I'm not counting the silver proofs and talking about the proofs and their clad coins. I got 1 book done. I'm almost got the other one almost done. But I am selling on September 7th. Half the money I make is going to go to muscular dystrophy. Since that's what I got. Well, I'm by myself, so to me it doesn't matter. Let's see, got any die chip? Oh, we got a die chip on the hat. Nothing in her hair. Oh, we got a die chip on the elbow. Right there. No doorknob, nothing in the windows. I like die chips. I collect the die chips. Yeah, I know. Well, I got muscular dystrophy. Once my anti-ALS, right after my daughter graduated high school. I need another holder. Oh, Brad, I did a submission to Annex. And next, actually, my coin dealer brought my submission to him. I got the 10 coins for $10 special. I sent the 36 FS 102 wheat cent. This is 1917 FS 101. Those are some of the Bitcoins I sent in. 1889 802 Indian hit cent. So that's there. There's some other coins just to get out 10. Most of it is for preservation. I don't care about the grade. If I get a grade, whether it's details or what, that's okay with me. I got a submission video on my channel if you want to watch it. Yep, I found one. It's in probably corroded state. It's in pretty bad shape, but you can definitely see the doubling on the sevens. I hope that's what it is. They'll verify it for me. But the 36, you definitely can see it on the 36. First, I thought it was the FS 101, but it's the FS 102. You can tell by the notch in the R. Probably about $60 is what I'm estimating the value to be. And that came out of a bulk bag that I bought at another coin shop here in Baton Rouge. Bought one of the $35 bags. Oh, we got the die chip and the feathers. Not as big as the other one, but that's about 40% die chip. Brad, do you still have my email address? Email me your new home address, please. Oh, what happened is November, my hard drive went down and my backup file got corrupted. So I lost yours, Dirty Waters, some other people's addresses. So I'm trying to rebuild it. Oh yeah, I had now programmed using AI. I haven't found any double ears yet on the pennies. I had now programmed AI. If you submit a blow up of a picture, and I give it the diameter of a nickel, and it can measure the width and the length of a beehive. Now I'm trying to get it to recognize how many die breaks are in that beehive. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. When I get that done, I'm going to build a website. Okay, you did see the video. Yeah, I had some coins I've been wanting to submit. I had that seated Liberty quarter. I think it'd be an probably a G4 grade. Should make about a $40 coin because of the silver content in it. I did get the Indian head set. It's got a little bit of green patina onto it. I think it's from PVC. So I did the conservation. Now, if they don't want to do the coin, that's okay. I just want to get a holder because it's the John Snow 14 variety FS 801 or 2. Because the one's only one side of the wreath, two's the whole wreath being double die on the reverse. There's a guy on Whatnot, and then he goes P_Stacker. All he does mainly is sell Indian head scents. And he gets some nice ones in. In fact, my package from him came today. 2 AU 1908 and 1909 Indian head scents. I am putting together a Whitman album with all Liberty. Yeah, but the 2024 FS, well, it's not FS number yet, but the 2024 Lincoln scent that I got on Wexler's is a very nice double die. It's a 002. Trying Amatica NECA. I sent some photos and can I send this in for y'all to attribute and try to get an FS number for because it is a double die. So if you go to Wexler's, go to Wexler's to the Shield Scents, go to 2024, and it's the second one down. Very strong doubling in the date, the motto, except for the word in Liberty. No double die. The next weekend, I gotta get here and get this room ready for my show. I'll have some coins on sale. It's gonna be a reserve listing. I'll have 2 1950Ds. One is uncirculated, and one's got a little circulation wear to it, so they're gonna be different priced. So any of the silver coins I got, I'm gonna sell are gonna be listed at a set value. I can't afford to lose that kind of money. If they're low grade, I'll probably buck and go those, but these are decent. That wing looks doubled. Look right there. It still looks slightly doubled there. 97. I don't know, no double dies. Compare that to another Eagle back. Oh, another coin I sent in was my 1865. So 180 degrees to 3-cent nickel die rotation. I expect that one after the gray be worth about 160. I paid 112. So Brad, how high it's been up there for you? My mom's neighbors are thinking about moving back to Minnesota themselves permanently, and they're trying to get the state to approve of them to exhume their son's body and rebury it up in Minnesota, up there in their family. They actually have a family cemetery, and they want to get him buried up there. It's been 23 years that we lost him. He was going to a hospital in Mississippi or Alabama to work on their computers, and something fell on the floor of his car. He reached down and ruined a refrigerated truck and killed him instantly. Well, that quarter got chewed up. Parking lot for me. I'm still trying to find the full-fledged version of the bird's nest on his crown. Well, as of right now, I got 8 rows left, not counting this one. This one's almost done. Yeah, I do believe this eagle's a double die. It's right there, just minor doubling, right there at the base of the neck and the wing. Because here's the one. Let me see, here's this one. That's a 78. What year is this one? So we need to find another 97. Compare that to another 97. Well, go look at the is that the variety Vista you're looking at, Alex? Alex, which website are you looking at, Variety Vista or Wexler's? Yeah, mine's on Wexler's. It's the same one that's on Variety Vista by somebody else's name. Mine's 002 on Wexler's. Still no silver. Yeah, on Wexler's, that is my coin. Now, here's what happened with that. When I first found that one, I thought it might be machine double. So I took it to the shop out here in Central, the one shop I worked at this past weekend. He thought it was too. Here's another 97. Yeah. Oh, man. Did I just put that one in the bucket? No, it's right here. That's got to be doubling in the base of the neck of that eagle. So here's a 97. That's the one I think is double. Here's another 97. No doubling. I get two in one flip. So he said it might be machine doubling. He wasn't too sure. So I got on Wexler's because they got two people do the attribution on the pennies. For Variety Vista, you guys send it to the guy that runs Variety Vista, then he sends it out. So I emailed the guy at Wexler's, and he goes, I think you're right. I seen some photos originally. And said, I think you're right. I think it's machine doubling. He said, keep it as an educational piece. Okay. Well, now it's at the end of May, and I'm starting to find a few more of those, and I was keeping them. And it was like maybe 3 or 4 days before the end of June, I go to Variety Vista, and I was going to say 24 shield scent. And, underscore as they got something. I opened up Variety Vista, and there's my coin. They had it listed 001 on Variety Vista. So I emailed the guy back like at 9:30 at night or 10 o'clock. This guy's, he's on the East Coast, so it's probably close to midnight for him. I said, hey, the photos I sent you, I just saw that coin in Variety Vista. And I said, you might want to check it out. About 3 minutes later, I get an email from him. He goes, send me your coin ASAP. So I sent it to him. It took him a while to do the photograph, write up everything, and I got back right at the end of July, beginning of August. Okay, that's got too much crud. I'm not going to keep that one. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Now, live on Q&A, before I saw Variety Vista, I posted photos for them to look at. And I was blatantly told it is machine doubled. So y'all sure about that? And when I got back, when I saw, that was like the week before I saw on Variety Vista. And that's when I replayed. Are y'all sure about that? Because y'all want to check Variety Vista out? And I said, I'm sending my coin off to Wexler's. I didn't get no apology from the people who said I was wrong. I come back, I just said, I kept that feed going. I said, hey, y'all, I just got it back. It's confirmed on Wexler's DDO 002. So somebody's already got 001 taken up. Now, I found two of the 2011s. Oh, it's the best variety. I'm going to say 004. 2011 double die. Man, I wish I would have got me some ice cream. Now, that's machine doubling. You see how flat the eagle head is? The shoulders are. That's machine doubled. Same thing in the text. But yeah, it's worn out. It's worn out because look at the P. That's a machine double. Ah, we got a George Washington quarter. LQ2. Philly. Whoa, we got a nice die chip on the Brock Island bird. I keep checking right here between the two roofs. I found one there one time. Well, Brad, where I live at was the Confederate picket line when they tried to retake Baton Rouge during the Civil War. Neighbor's grandson, he dug about 3 foot down and put a couple pieces of the metal pieces for the flint. Yeah. Well, my great grandfather came to Ellis Island in the early 1900s. He worked in New York for a year, saved up enough money for his wife to come over from Italy. Well, we got the die chip in the hat. I'm not going to keep down. I got about 4 or 5 of those. Actually, that's the bigger one of the ones that I got. Well, Brad's from North Louisiana. I'm from South Louisiana. So you can't say anything about us being from New York. And I do like the Yankees. And it's unfortunate because in the National League, I like the Astros, but no, they're in the American League. See where Brad's from in Louisiana, that's all cowboy territory. You below Ellick, and then you're in in the Saints territory. Oh man. Our troop one time went to Camp Moore, which is a Confederate training ground, and one of the dads had his metal detector. He found some cool stuff at Camp Moore, off the property of Camp Moore. Well, but red beans and rice is really more of a northern Louisiana cuisine. But you're right, we got better food of the state. And they got some good restaurants up in North Louisiana. I need to go to Property Point. I had never been there. That's another bucket list item. I could do that. I may take a weekend off from the pizza place and go get a hotel and go to Property Point. There's roast. Yeah. Who was I talking to? I was chatting with somebody about cornbread or whatnot. I've been at lunch today. It was this morning. I kind of snuck onto Whatnot at work, and I got three rows of copper coins coming in, BU rolls. I tell you about 7 or 8 left to go through. So I don't like just straight up cornbread. I'll take a can of corn, drain the liquid, the liquid, the can of corn that comes with it. As part of the liquid for making the cornbread. And I'll put corn in the actual cornbread. I don't like it all grainy. I've done the Mexican cornbread without the cheese in it. Just the fine chopped bell peppers and onions. So I put corn in mine. But then make sure my then get out my slow cooker, clean it up. I'm going to make I'll come on Friday nights and put stew on or soup on at a low heat and just let it cook all night long. I've made baked beans in that slow cooker before. That was a long process. As dirt. I can't get down in there. That's dirt. No dye chip. Oh, it's a double dyer. That book took a hit right there. If you look right here, got some doubling right there, but it looks like it took a hit. Investigation. Now, see, I don't like jalapenos. Actually, I made a dip one time with raw jalapenos, and never again. I didn't have any gloves on. All of a sudden, my skin started to burn. And me not thinking, it touched my head. Then it felt like my head was on fire. It's a mango jalapeno dip. But boy, was it good. Okay, Brad, thanks for jumping in. I still need to create a channel sticker and logo. I already need to get a trailer for my videos when I just do videos. I've been quoted up to almost $500 to get a trailer made, and another $200 for a logo made. So I'm going to work on something of my own. I got an idea of what I want. So Brad came in, man. That kind of it's almost 9:30. We may hunt this whole box. I got the DDO of this coin. I have to go find the binder. I can pull out the binder and show you. Still no high leaf, low leaf. I ain't paying the price they want for those on eBay. Man, I wish I had some ice cream right now. Well, I go do a little shopping. See what I need to get. I need to get a bag from a niece's birthday present. We got a young girl from our store going to Louisiana Tech for college. As soon as your last day, someone throw a little survival kit together, like some powdered drink mixes, some ramen noodles, popcorn, a small brick of coffee. I don't know if she drinks coffee or not. No, freshman survival kit. I did that for my niece and my step niece. And my step niece keeps her hunting gear in the tote that I gave her. And this year she finally gets to qualify for a a Mississippi hunting license. You can find die chips on that between the strap and that gun on this quarter. Yep, nothing there. You got a black eye. Not keeping that one. That's one of this row. Okay. Alex, this is something a guy made for me, 3D printed. Roll hunting. Got my channel name, and there's his company name, Grizzly. I need to clean these up. I'm going to spray paint these purple with gold lettering on the inside. And that side's going to be green, black with green lettering. He made me 3 of these. I paid, I think together it was $17 in total. But one whole quarters. Oh, it's nickels, dimes, and pennies. Still no silver. I don't find a lot of stuff on state quarters unless I research it. So I'll go through probably this weekend and go over those coins. This Denver. That's the Philly. Maybe something, that one pane right there. Put off to the side. Usually I thought it was 2 windows or more as a double die. Not a single pane. Oh! NAFC quarter. Alex, NAFC quarter. Whoever's in here. That's my third NFC quarter for the year. NFC quarter. NIFC. Put that on the front. Yeah, that took some hits. Got in the NFC quarter, yes. Now I just need a silver and a proof. Yeah, Brad moved a while back. I don't have his new address. That's why I need it. What I need to do, I need to take off like 2 weeks of roll hunting. I got B rows I could do videos on. I've got to get this room cleaned up, move stuff out. I want to build me a nice bookshelf for all my coin books. But I need my son over here so I can put the table saw into the new storage building, which I need to power up. But until then, I can just run an extension cord for the table saw. Hey, Tigers, you missed it. There's my latest find. An NIFC quarter. This is not a proof. Just came out of roll 6, the last row. Or 7 of the last row. Something like that. Came out one of them rolls. Tiger bait, Tiger bait. All the college teams are Tiger bait. Go Tigers. LSU. 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 Up to 10 likes. That's cool. That's the most likes I've ever gotten on a live feed. Of course, I was stopping, unlike other roll hunters. So here we got die chips in the K and the A, which was very common for those. Because the text is recessed into the coin. And when the die breaks, well, guess what? You get it filled in K or an A. That's my third NIFC quarter I've ever found in 3 years. But I'm starting into my 4th year roll hunting. I started out doing like 4 rows of quarters at a time, and I was doing like 10 rows of pennies. And they said, why don't you, at the bank, said, why don't you just get a box of pennies? I said, I can do that? Yeah. The worst was last year. Start the end of 2024, a limb fell, ripped the meter off my house. So for 3 months, I stayed with my mom and dad. So I hauled my old coin scope and 100 pennies at their house for 3 months. Occasionally, I get 10 rows of nickels here and there. But everything has its reason. My dad kind of went downhill a little bit. So we were literally starting at 8 o'clock at night to get him in bed. By the time I got him in bed, it was 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Between 12 and 1. It's okay. Got him in bed. That's the only thing that counted. I've been there 2 days. He was trying to cut his toenails because he kept postponing his toenail trims and cut his toe. I am playing doctor. My mom goes, I can't handle this blood. And I said, I'll take care of him, Mom. Don't worry about it. Made spring corn soup 1 weekend I was there. That looks kind of thin. Where's my scale? One weight in 1970 quarters. Some were cut, punched out quarter size, but on dime planchet. Okay, let's calibrate it. It's in range. God dog it. Oh, that stays there. Fifth to last row. And my feet are starting to hurt. What time is it? It's 9:39. Still no silver. You see something real fast on the computer. No, that's for 77 on Wexler's. Uh-oh. Yikes. No, this one's for a 77 double dot reverse. That's what I was wondering. Three. Oh, I got a cat fight outside of my windows again. Maryland, that took a hit. Same one in Denver. Nothing there underneath the chin. Oh, two NFC quarter for the year. Is it Denver or Philly? Oh, it's Philly. Okay. Nothing there. Ah, no, George. Good old George. No dyed chips on the wings. Nothing in the stalks. I'm going to be eating peanut butter jelly tonight for a snack. Going to take a little hit. That's a Denver base coin. What's unfair for me with this, because I roll hunt, I got to use the machine at the bank. They charge 3%. So every $100 is $3. Great Smoky Mountains. We actually live on a street called Great Smoky. Getting towards the end of this hunt. I don't know who's all left, but I'd like to thank everybody that came out tonight. I got 4 rows left. I'm doing my thanks now. So, got an NFC tonight. Last night I got a second W quarter out of this box. Found a few more double dies. We have this. Let's let Brad pop in for a little bit. Give me some peanuts. Do me some boiled peanuts, Cajun style. I usually get about enough, or maybe like a gallon Ziploc bag. And a pressure cooker. I put crab oil in that pressure cooker. Put the peanuts in. Put them on about 10 o'clock. Turn them off right about midnight. Well, actually, I'll let it go 20, 30 minutes. Once the steam builds up pressure, I'll turn it off and let it sit overnight. My feet are starting to hurt. That's my problem, is I'm diabetic. My feet start to hurt. Okay. Got a die chip right there. That's not how that rock's supposed to look. So, when I get another one, I'll show you for sure. So you get a die chip that occurs here or here, rarely down here on the bottom. So we got a die chip, but I'll hold that one up until I find another one so I can show you what it's supposed to look like with and without the die chip. But it's almost 10 o'clock. I want to do the last 30. I want to have to go lay down a little bit, get the pressure off out of my feet. I got to put something on my feet that massages them, gets the fluid pumping. I'll come back on. I'll hunt the last 3 rows off camera like I did last night. I did 3 rows. Like think about it, that came out tonight. Now, if I get the box at $50, may do a giveaway on that night. I'm going to probably start doing a giveaway once a week. Another bicentennial quarter. So, looking for either 101 or 102. It's neither one. So what I would do, I need to go lay down for a little bit, put these things to massage my feet. It really helps out with the circulation. I'll come back in here and finish hunting out the rest of the quarters. And I just may save them for next week. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do. But we'll do a video wrap up of this quarter box, all the coins. I'm not gonna put all the die chips, but like any of the double dies, the W's, the NFC quarter will all be in that video. Nothing there. Oh, I meant to ask Brad if you ever got any die chips on the Montana one. Yeah, we're going to call it a night being live on here. I usually try to go till 10 o'clock, 2 hours. We're at 2:05. So, yeah. At least I found all the W's and NFCs live on YouTube. So nobody can come back on my video and say, oh, no, you didn't. Then we go watch it on YouTube. Go watch my live feed videos. So yeah, it's past my time to get off. It's 6 minutes left. I'm gonna call it a night for 2 hours of roll hunting. Appreciate all the guy coming out, talking, chit-chatting with me. To take 10 likes is the most I ever got on a live feed. I think that's fantastic. Cool. So what we got left? I see 2 eaglebacks. I got 2 eaglebacks. I'm not gonna worry about them. We're gonna look at Betsy Coleman and we're gonna call it a night. Yeah, from Little Wars tomorrow night. I'm probably gonna start. If I get a box of nickels, we're gonna fish it. We'll probably attack those nickels tomorrow night. I can't stay on too long because I get up early in the morning and go to another town for my great niece's first birthday because today she turned 1 and my son turned 27. So until the next video, everybody have a good evening and thank you for watching, coming out, comments. Appreciate everything and remember, share, like. Bring your friends over next time. Next weekend we probably will be doing a giveaway. So, good night. Oh, I gotta stop it here first. Yeah.